Might have to do some option changing here, but this one is from 97. So 14 years after our first game of the night. Oh, that's loud. Oh, that's loud. Stop it. Stop being so loud. Okay. Options. Audio. Actually, I'm not sure how loud it's going to be during gameplay. I think we can change those options while we play. The other games are so old they don't have... Like, I don't think Atari games even had audio options. They just had... If it's too loud, turn down your TV, basically, right?
Yeah.
Gameplay setup. Guess I can put that on. I don't really need it for this game, honestly. I don't know what auto aiming does. Turn that off. I'll turn that off too. Screw it. Okay, here we go. To configure my weird friggin' first-person shooter controls. Now we'll try to attack this. Actually, how do I turn off M right? There we go. I want to make sure I don't have redundant controls. Because this game is apparently letting me set the same button to do two different things. That's not a good idea.
That's problematic.
Yeah. Well, see, for example, right now, I've got move backwards and med kit on the same button. That is no bueno.
No, that is not bueno at all.
Holster weapon, I don't know why I would want to, but let's get it off the same button as med kit. I don't know that I want auto run because running in this game is crazy fast. I do not want that on all the time. We might need to tweak this a little as we go. Let's change quick save and quick load to things I am more used to. Okay, check screenshot. That could go on F2 instead of 5. I think that would cover it. Okay. Mouse sensitivity I'm probably going to need to change. That's usually crazy sensitive compared to what I like to have. Alright. Set up. Let's max our frames per second at 30 just so things don't get totally insane. Because it's not a very intensive game, so the CPU is going to have a lot of spare power to use. And sometimes these old games will go hyperdrive on you. Especially because some games are linked to... for some reason, the gameplay speed is linked to the frame rate speed. So if your frame rate is twice as high as normal, the game itself will be running twice as fast as normal, and that would be a nightmare.
Yeah.
Also, I think they've put in more modern options. Anti-aliasing and ambient occlusion, I'm pretty damn sure didn't exist when this game came out. I think we're good. New game. Way of all flesh. I don't remember which difficulty level is which, so I'm going to go on pink on the inside. Oh yeah. 1990s cutscenes.
Oh god.
Hey, these were some of the first cutscenes that ever existed, so...
Why does this remind me of some of the older Final Fantasy?
Yeah.
It's like, oh gosh, why?
Final Fantasy VII.
I disavow you all.
What?
Oh, that's a face. That is also a face. Someone had way too much fun with Blender, I think.
I think we're the guy in the fedora.
Oh gosh,
You
this
missed.
is so bad.
Now
Yeah.
I will
This
take
is
your
so
life.
bad.
Consider my power
Ugh.
in a hollow grave.
So I think the story with this one is we're some sort of like we're some sort of demon cultist, and we've been rejected by our patron. So now we're fighting against our former cult. Okay. Alright. Audio's a little loud. Kind of a lot loud. Okay. This game was hard as balls back in the day. This game came out after, I think it was a little bit after the very first Doom game. It's still a bit loud. Okay. Oh. Oh. I don't know if these guys are spawning infinitely or not. But look at these gravestones. It's so ugly.
Oh jeez.
I loved this game back in the day, though. Oh, hang on. I missed one of the keybinds. Okay, jump. I need to turn off space. I'm using space for something else. I have a weird setup that I use when I play first-person shooters, and it's I change almost all of the keys from the defaults. Although this game is so old, I'm not sure if WASD was standard back then. Or if it was just starting to be... Ah! Didn't even see you. How much ammo do I have? 9. Actually, it's fun killing these people with the flare gun, because the living cultists just, like, scream and run around. Hilarious.
I don't think I ever mentioned this, but
Actually, I'm gonna reload. I'm not accepting that 50 damage. Sorry?
One of my good friends played Alan Wake, and
Yeah.
she had an unfortunate incident with the flare gun.
Uh-oh.
One of the shadows, big like construction worker looking dude, and
Okay, yeah. I think it's like a mini-boss, right?
no, it's just
think.
one of the I guess random enemies or whatever. But it's just
okay.
like, oh gosh. And it literally followed, like the camera followed the arc of the flare right into the giant shadow's crotch as he exploded.
Oh god. Nice.
She's like, I didn't do it on purpose.
That flare gun was basically like a rocket launcher. This is how much damage it did to people. Now get on fire. I took so much damage there. I'm loading it. I'm gonna have to save Scum a bit because you take so much damage, and they have so many nasty surprises. I don't think quick save existed back when this game was new, though. So I'm gonna take advantage of that. Ah, shit. What? Sneaky bastards. People loading zombies behind me. Although I like how you can kick the heads around. Hold on.
Oh jeez.
Boink. Boink. This will spurts blood around. Alright, let's set some cultists on fire, shall we? Where are you? It burns! It burns! Yep, fire does that.
As it does.
Mm-hmm. Rest in pieces? That's cute. I think this game might have used either the same or at least a similar engine from Duke Nukem 3D. Another classic.
First person jitter.
Although so far it's a first person stabber because I've only got 7 flares left. I am conserving those puppies for the cultists. Got some dynamite, but I don't want to waste it. I'm going to use that for AoE. Ah! Suddenly zombies. Oh, they get back up sometimes. That's why I kept getting attacked from behind. How do I know when you're going to stay down? Because remember when I first came in here? There was these zombies. And I'm like, where do these new ones keep coming from behind me? It was just... they were getting back up. Ah, the rats!
No, bad rats.
You know what? I'm gonna... what's my dynamite button? Well, it was one of those. This feels
Why
like a
are
waste,
you
but there's a
pulling
whole
up
lot of
the
them.
rats?
Because I want it. Because I need AoE. I'm getting nibbled to death. Oh, they came from in there. You know what? There's only two or three left. Yeah, never mind. Aha! I have the high ground, Anakin.
Oh, jeez.
Rats are doing so much damage because I can't hit them. Okay. Give me flare. Yes! 15 flares. I'm so powerful.
Saw something online a couple of days ago. It was Chewie is short for Chewbacca. Ben Kenobi is short for Obi-Wan Kenobi, and Luke Skywalker is short for Stormtrooper.
Nice. That's cute. Yeah. Yeah. I like the little blood splat noise. You gonna stay down? Well, I guess you are now.
Watch the steppity death.
Alright, do not stab the TNT barrel. That would probably be a bad idea.
The fact that you even said that is slightly disturbing.
The fact that it needs to be said?
Yes. Why are you stabbing TNT barrels? That sounds like a terrible idea.
Well, I'm not. I'm just making sure everybody knows that I'm not. Just a little tip for everybody, don't do that. Also, don't stab this, it also explodes. Why am I taking damage? Because there's a rat. You rat bastard. I'll get you. Taking more damage from rats than everybody else so far. Oh. Make sure you wash your hands. I don't know why this water's moving around so much. Or blood, or whatever the hell it is. I don't trust... Ah!
From washing your hands.
Yeah. Seriously. I don't trust you. Well, okay then. Well, that thing's gonna go in the furnace eventually. I like how it's moving at a different speed from the conveyor belt. Well, that
Amazing.
I seem to recall there being a
graphics there,
secret
dude.
door here. Aha! I thought I remembered that. Sorry, you were saying?
Amazing graphics there, dude.
Seriously.
uh,
Alright, I'm not gonna wait for that. I was kind of wanted to watch it go in, but it's gonna take like another 5 minutes. Oh look, zombie in a can. Oh, I gotta... wait. Yes! Doctor's bag. Oh, he was still alive. Not anymore. We put him out of his misery. Okay. This way. I like the little impact noise when you kick it. Poof. Oh. Stab him in the chungus.
Not on stream, Kren.
Too late.
Oh, jeez.
Ah! I got shot at me, but whatever. Eh. Ow! There was 11 secrets? There was 11... Oh my god, that's a lot of secrets. I missed 9 secrets. 2 out of 11 doesn't feel great. Oh well. Stop it. Yeah, I think he makes a deeper noise when he's actually down for good. Also, I've got 28 flares now. I'm going to start using this more. Actually, killing those things with fire probably keeps them down better, too.
Fresh victims for the ever-growing army of the undead.
I love the guy who does the main character's voice. He is hamming it up. And I love it. What? I don't trust these. I'm not leaving these things at my back to potentially turn into more zombies. Ah! Remember, it took a while in this game, too, to get used to, You can probably tell from watching, it's got, like... The movement has, like, a weird floatiness to it. Where it sort of glides around a lot. Like, even when I stop moving, I sort of slide to a stop. Took so a while to get used to that movement. Ah! Nope. And reload. God, those guys do so much damage to you when you don't know they're behind you. If you get caught by an ambush in this game, you can take a lot of damage super fast.
Oh, jeez.
Not dead yet, are you? Ah! Somebody else is kicking a head around now. Damn it. What the hell that guy said? Got him. I like how these guys are just like a flat texture on the wall. They've been squished by a roller or something. Alright, I guess I'll save after that. I took a bit of damage, but I can tolerate it. Ah! Oh, less brains. Hit you or the wall? I think I hit the wall. Damn it. At least they're as smart as zombies too, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was running against this wall for a little while. There's a large piece of that guy's stomach missing.
That dude's having a bad time.
Ah, he's just hanging around.
Trying to avoid making that joke. Gosh.
Listen, you've seen my streams. You know I go straight for the bad jokes.
Mm-hmm.
Even if I've already forgotten what I said by the time I get the Kren nose. This is where we started. Guess it was this door that it's opening. Okay. Ah! Oh. Ah, bats. They're like rats, but they fly. Sky rats. Oh, I don't trust you guys. You're gonna attack me, aren't you? No? Okay. The only thing in the game that doesn't, I guess. Okay, that something exploded there for some reason. I think he's dead. Nope. Oh, I think that's the one. That's the "I'm really dead" noise, right? I can't aim any higher than I am already. Alright, I really hope they aren't going to attack me, because I'm having a hell of a time hitting those things. Yeah, screw it. Not sure if running through their flaming remains hurts me or not. I'm just not going to.
Sorry, friend roommate just got home and was talking on his phone very loudly, so I had to mute my microphone for a
Okay.
sec. No,
Appreciate
I'm not
it.
ignoring you. No worries.
Appreciate it. I know people who would answer the phone without doing that, so
No.
not everybody would. What? What? What hurt me? Was there?
Trying to be courteous and all that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Oh, Miskatonic Station. Huh. Oh, the
my
zombies are
parents
going
did
after
raise
them,
me with
too.
Manners.
Yeah, manners are good. I like how the flare sticks in them for a second or two before they actually burst into flames.
That is quite amusing.
It makes it a little dangerous to rely on this as a weapon, because you don't get your kill immediately, but it is powerful because it's a one-shot kill, assuming you hit them, right? But ugh. You not instant gratification here. I don't trust you. Back here and die like a man on fire. Give me shotgun shells. Nice to actually have a shotgun. That's my dynamite. Oh wait, I do have a shotgun. When did I get that? How long have I been running around with a shotgun and not realizing I had a shotgun? Well, wait. Okay, so I can alt fire to shoot both barrels at once if I want. Okay. Whoop. I got your field books right here. And your muttermucks.
Take it, please.
God, I love his acting. Take it, please. Oh. It's too far away for shotgun. Where are you, buddy? Where are your mutterbox and fear books now? Huh? What? Ah!
Ah.
It burns, it burns. Oh, I love upsetting these guys. Ow! That's got a machine gun. Oh, his gun was still going off as he fell into a pile of bones. And I am crazy low on health. Ow.
Yes, indeed you are.
I am at 4% health. This is not great.
joined.
I've returned.
Hmm?
Woo!
Is that a Kai?
Tis.
Welcome
Yay!
back. You missed the second game because it was so hard I couldn't play it for very long. Hey Kai, have you heard of Jumpman?
No.
Well, I have a VOD for you to check out later then. I only played it for maybe half an hour. It was one of my favorite games as a kid though, but it was way too
I know
hard.
that was technically Mario's original name.
Yeah.
It might have been.
Nothing even similar to Mario though, except for the fact that you are jumping. Yeah. Mario used to be called Jumpman, just like Mega Man was called Rockman.
This is one of the many Doom-likes of the era.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was telling Snow about how this game came out slightly after Doom 1, but around the Duke Nukem 3D era.
Is this blood?
Yes.
I
it
am
is.
very limited knowledge on it, but my cousin played this.
I loved this game when it came out, but it is very tough by today's standards, and especially because you need. It's got a. Oh, no! Stop it! It's got its own special skills that you need to be able to play it, and mine are rusty. My skills at old first-person shooters are as rusty as this pitchfork.
Was that Rust or
Shut
Blood?
Rust is the kind of game I'm not even interested in. I'm gonna die to rats. I've got 2 health. Give me that heart. Yes. Whew. That was scary. Yeah, I don't like those Rust likes. Honestly, the only game that's even remotely like that I'm interested in is Valheim, because it just looks better in general. Plus, it's not PvP. I don't know if there's optional PvP, but like PvP and griefing seems to be all that Rust is about. Oh.
Yeah, Rust is salt the game, basically.
Yeah, screw that.
I showed Trin the doodle I did the other day.
Oh, that was great.
I'm gonna get that turned into a high-resolution sticker for my sticker alert things, and get a recording of Toaster doing the sound, so when that sticker goes up on my display...
The, like an escalating eee.
No, it was something. I should have asked him if he could do it before he went to bed. No,
That's
think
okay.
about it. Oh, well, another time.
During the stream was probably not a great time for it.
Well, that's when it happened to me, so...
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna have to redo a bunch of stuff now. I got my last debt. Oh, shit. Never mind. Never mind.
Etc.
I'm so low on health, I have to save scum right now. Ah, shit. You know what? No, screw it. Damn it. I will save scum all day as long as it's this fast. But, I do like how, apparently, friendly fire is a thing. Did you see that cultist shoot the zombie by accident?
Yep.
So much shenanigans could happen.
Oh, yeah.
You know something that kind of surprises me? This is just in general observation. Games like this, and games like Fallout, and even to a certain point, the game that everybody is saying is a prequel to Fallout.
Wasteland?
No, that was...
I mean, it's not an actual prequel, but it came out first, I think.
Right, it's like on the... and it's not even so much that it came out first as they're calling it the storyline is leading up to Fallout.
I feel like I've heard this talking point before, but I can't remember what game it was supposed to be.
God, it was the game that you played, and I fucking hated the bad guy so bad.
Huh.
I remember the bad guy's name, but if I say it, it's going to... Oh, fuck it, I can't remember the name of the game. Seed.
Oh! Far Cry 5.
Yes, Far Cry, that's one. But games like that have, like, a sort of... either an apocalyptic storyline, or a storyline where you have to scavenge for shit, what you never see is a slam-fire shotgun.
I don't know what that means.
It is literally the simplest firearm you can build. It is 2 pieces of pipe and a nail. That's it.
Huh.
You take 1 piece of pipe, you put the nail at the back, you put a shotgun shell in that pipe, and then you take a smaller pipe that the shell will go into, and when you slam it back, the primer hits the nail and it goes off. These are incredibly common. Criminals use them all the fucking time because they're so literally less than $20 at Home Depot. And you can make a very effective repeating firearm that's safe to use.
Reminds me of something I've seen where, I don't remember where I saw it, but there was something where somebody was using, like, they didn't have a gun, but they had a bullet, and they were trying to, like, they were questioning somebody.
Mm-hmm.
So they, I don't know the right term for it, but you know those vice grips that you put on the edge of a workbench?
Yes.
That they held the bullet in one of those, and then one person held the person's head next to the bullet while the other person went behind the bullet with a nail and a hammer. And they're like, "All right, talk, bitch."
That's good for like storytelling, but ballistically speaking, that would be very ineffective, and there's actually a very high chance that the round itself would just sort of flop onto the table while the brass just detonated.
But the question is the person being threatened want to roll those dice, you know?
That's a fair, well, even another question to go along
I just noticed
with
I'm
that
at 4
is,
health again. God damn it. It was so hard!
Does the person being threatened are they even aware of this?
Oh, they were real aware. Well, I mean, they might not be aware of the odds of it working or not, but they were aware that the bullet was there.
Yeah. Yes, the value of a barrel is not to be underestimated. Gun barrels do a lot of work to the overall function of a firearm.
Aye. Ah! I love the way they squeal. I wish I could take their ammo, though. But then again, I don't have the same guns they have. I hit the wall. Damn it. Ah! I think... You know what? No, I'm not accepting that damage. Or that. Shit. I can't get through this without all this save scumming, honestly, though. I like how they give you a little hint about this secret thing here by having the phone ring.
Hmm.
It's like the phone ring is like making you want to go interact with the phones, and then one of them opens as a secret door, and you're like, yay! Damn it, that guy keeps getting me. Did I get him? Yeah, I got him. Haha, take that. No damage for me. Ow.
No damage. Ow.
If damage wasn't so bad in this game, I wouldn't have to save scum like this. Okay.
Yeah, damage in this game is like super on par with damage in the OG Doom, which
it takes so much damage. There's so actually this game has even less healing available than than Doom did. So you're taking lots of damage, and your opportunities to heal yourself are tiny. Let me see. All right.
in the other room, I hear my kids listening to Who Let the Dogs Out.
Oh God.
Well, there's worse.
I remember that. You know what?
I
There's 2 zombies over here, and I've got a bunch of this stuff. So once this guy decides to stay down. Actually, what does alt fire do on this? Oh, it lets me cook it. That was not great. I can't believe I got through that blunder and didn't get hurt by it. Ooh, got a soccer ball. Oh, health. Yes. I remember being very disappointed at one point. They made a sequel to this game. Or somebody made a sequel to this game. And it was trash. I was very sad. I was like many years later and I finally get to have a sequel to this, but then it was garbage.
It looks, on a gameplay aspect, it looks like it stands on its own pretty well. Even today.
Yeah, it's fun.
Brutally
it's just very hard.
But
yeah. But
the only
thankfully
thing
the quick
it's really missing is modern graphics.
Yeah, and thankfully the quick save and quick load are instantaneous. So if you got a save scum, you're not sitting around waiting through loading screens to do it. Ah!
Gotta love good save states.
Oh yeah. If I remember correctly, I think there's rats in here. I think they're in the next room, though.
I think so, yeah.
I don't trust that death scream. Nope, you're getting back up again. Ow, jerk. I think he's staying down now. Did I get a twofer on that first stab? I did. Glorious. Okay.
Leftovers.
Is that cleaver floating?
Leftovers. Oh shit. The grill's on. Like the grill actually works. Okay, cleaver. Technically not floating, but it's like just the corner tip is stuck in the countertop, which appears to be made of metal. So somebody slammed that in real hard on that one.
Very sharp cleaver. Well, I mean,
Yep.
it's infinitesimally small, being two-dimensional.
Also, there's this button here.
In fact, at that one angle, you couldn't even see it.
The what?
That one angle, you couldn't even see the cleaver on the counter.
Oh, yeah. What cleaver? I don't know what you're talking about.
Precisely.
Anyway, that button in there, I heard a rumble. Like, it opened a door somewhere, but I don't know where. What it opened?
One logical question to that would be... yes, obviously it's a switch, but why was whoever used that switch last... Why did they have bloody hands?
Because the zombie ate him, probably. I don't know. And I just wanted to buy a book, and this guy's like, I'm not going to take your money, I'm going to take your life instead.
This is not a very,
I need to talk to his manager.
Time to get your golden Karen hair.
See, that's the thing, though. This is a reasonable request to talk to a manager, so it's not really a Karen. We gotta stop using Karen to mean talk to manager. Karen means crazy person talking to manager, although I guess I was part of this cult, so I guess I am crazy. But not in that same way.
Yeah, I don't remember much of the storyline as to why this individual is here and what's going on.
Oh, you missed the glorious cutscene at the beginning of the game, that's why.
Oh, it's been years, so...
So we were being confronted by the demon master of this cult or whatever, and it said that it rejected us. I don't know, we did something to displease the demon, and it took our wife away and then threw us in a shallow grave. But it said, think about this from a shallow grave, which implies that they knew we would be rising back from the dead again. And the first level is literally like us climbing out of our grave and then coming back to fight the cult and get our wife back. So that's why. Trying to figure out what the purpose of this room was. Oh well.
A place for modders to hide their porn.
Yeah. Get some life back in there, I think, so.
Grilled possum, apparently.
I would try it.
Or possum grilled, I should say.
Quite possumly. Ah! God, I do love this flare gun, though. Gotta be careful with my okay. I get what these guys are, but I want to dynamite them. Oh shit. Okay, that mode detonates on contact somehow. I don't know why dynamite is detonating on contact, but okay.
Yeah, that's not how dynamite works, but...
No.
Unless it's really old dynamite.
Then again, you get that with like a lot of grenade launchers in games too. That's not how grenades work either.
In the crotch.
Well, he's got fire crotch now.
Though there are some grenades that work like that, where the timer will basically it's a rotary timer, and when there's an impact, it will pop over the cog and spin completely shut. Basically. It's true that they're not terribly common, though.
Oh, that guy got it in the face. And yet his face is the only thing that survived the fire. You ever been on fire so hard that your head just popped off your body?
I've always wanted to play a nice, a nice fair game of head skip ball.
Yep. Also, I'm trying to figure out, I've got 3 different armor ratings, apparently, and I don't know what they mean.
Obviously, you have an armor rating against red damage, blue damage.
Yeah, but which one's which? Okay. I don't have this key. Yes, I do. Oh, they're on. Okay, they're on different spots on the HUD. Okay. I thought all my keys were on the right, but then I saw some on the left as well. Alright. Oh shit, we got a machine gun guy. Get flared! Oh, we got 5 flares left. I don't like that at all.
Reasonably good aim with them, though.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there is no... What do you call it? Like, bullet spread at all. It goes exactly where your crosshair is pointing.
And in all honesty, that's something that I hate about modern games, that they introduce that false false spread on it.
Yeah. Some of them are kind of crazy.
Alright, 1 second. I gotta listen to something.
Hey Mark, how you doing? What's up?
Looks like my train's come in.
I like how happy he sounds about that. Like, yeah, evil glee voice. Got him! Looks like my train's come in. I can do that. Money, please. I did voice acting. Get money, please. I don't know what the hell this is for. Oh, it's the possum, but I don't know what else it says. No admittance. Oh well, we're gonna see about that, aren't we? You see, he made a little like he reacted like he got an impact from something. I was hoping I could kick the bucket onto his head, though. That would have been great. What you drawing, Mark? That seems to be doing pretty well, and Snowcat, you seem to be doing all right as well, eh?
Yeah.
Ooh, I have to blow this up, or can I stab it open? No. Okay.
Been sleeping most of today because originally woke up feeling bleh, but I'm feeling much better now.
Damn. That was a bigger chain of blasts than I was expecting. I hate it when I feel meh, though. That sucks. Oh! Stabbed his head right off. Oh, that's the library.
Dang, Krend,
Okay.
you're vicious.
I know, right?
So vicious.
So, Mark, have you seen this game? Good old one from the old days? Drawing your friend as a male Lara Croft. Oh, what would that be? Like a Lars Croft? Let's go with Lars Croft. That just goes in there too. That was pointless.
Oh my god.
Everything okay?
My 3-year-old is a troll.
We've
Look at who
noticed.
She takes after.
You.
Apparently, and I'm just finding this out, like, today, but apparently, my daughter has a habit of getting a hold of, the other mother's phone. And finding her way into the emergency contacts list
fine.
and calling 911.
Oh no.
So she's got the phone and she points it at her other mother. It says, "I'm going to take a picture of you." And she says, "No, you're not. Give me my phone." And she grabs the phone and she hears on the other end, "Hello? Hello?"
Oh,
and
geez.
she's, oh my god.
Question is she doing this to troll on purpose, or did she think she was actually pushing the photo button?
It's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. But she answers the phone. She said, "Hello?" She said, "Yeah, you've called, Clare County Police Department." She said, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry. That was my daughter." And the person on the other end, she says, "Oh, we know. She does this quite often."
I have to say, this tunnel.
Oh no.
This tunnel to nowhere is very, very long. Splat.
This
They make you walk a long way looking for secrets just to troll you with a train. Kudos to them, I guess.
You killed yourself.
Well, yes, by walking down the train track like a dumbass.
Well, wouldn't the train have killed you? Technically.
Oh shit.
But yeah, so apparently she has called the police department enough times that they recognize that it's her.
Help! Yeah, she's done this enough times that they recognize her now.
Yes,
oh,
and it's
man.
like, oh, we know, this happens a lot. It's like, that's not necessarily the response that you want to hear from a police department.
Seriously.
It must be a bit of a stress relief, though, working as a dispatcher to get a call from innocent who's not in danger.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like
You think an emergency is happening, but then it's actually nothing. You're like, oh, good.
yeah, it's got to be a
Yeah.
like a good stress relief when something like that happens.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
I've heard
That's a lot of mans.
heard this kid ended up calling to have help with his homework because he was just so confused by it.
Whoa.
And they actually were just like, okay, well, what is it?
911, I'm having
See
a
if I
homework
can help ya.
emergency. Get off my train. Your head,
I
too.
can- I don't know. It's just something, I guess,
I need a
oddly
key.
comforting that I'm having to deal with something that's so stressful. I was told to call this number in an emergency.
Get off my train.
So
Hey, that
my
was
main question
I already said that earlier. That was my line.
on
Protagonist.
on this level is how what kind of train is this? Because this is more like a city on rails.
Locked.
Kinda.
I've
Like-
been on
like that-
trains. They ain't this wide.
Locked.
Yeah, that's true. They've taken an idea of like a real passenger train and just made it larger. Or at least made it wider.
Oh, 3 times wider than it should be. There've been a few trains that worked like this, but generally they were reserved for military use, where they took 2 rails side by side to support the structure.
Yeah.
But this is clearly only on one central rail, and that wouldn't work.
Video games.
Not
I was
to
real unhappy.
pick it apart, of course. That's not my. It's just, what were they thinking back then?
I need a key.
Wow, the
Everything
window
was.
broke.
Yeah, that was a nice touch. Everything's a little too big in games in this era, though. Like I remember playing the very first Deus Ex game, which was around this era as well. It was a little bit after this game, I think. And I remember being in like the back of a restaurant in a level, like in their kitchen, and the kitchen was just massive amounts of open space that weren't being used for anything. And I was like, man, real kitchens wish they were like this, or at least this big.
Let's see. March 7th, 1997 was when the shareware version was released, and May 21st in North America was when the full game was released.
Shareware. Otherwise known as demos, but they weren't being called demos yet.
Well,
When they give you like the
shareware
first 2 or
actually-
3 levels for free.
Yeah, shareware was an interesting concept that I wish would come back. Like,
Yeah.
as it was. Like, it was a very interesting idea, but a lot of people hated it for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know why. Also, I wish I could reload my shotgun without firing it again. I don't think there's a reload button in this game.
And let's see.
Because most things you don't have to reload, but the shotgun's got 2 barrels that you fire one at a time.
First Deus Ex came 3 years later, in 2000.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Lots of
Yeah,
Zambos.
for 1997, I'm very impressed that that window broke.
Yeah, I think this is one of the first games that had stuff like had breakable objects like that. Oh my god, I haven't been at 100% health in a long time. This is a novelty.
Speaking of things that are absolutely oversized, those light switches, yo.
That is not where I thought you were going with that.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no point in bragging.
True. Oh, guns akimbo! Oh, that's a waste right now. So this is a temporary power-up. I get to dual wield for about a minute and a half.
Wielding shotguns would be interesting.
Right? There goes any semblance of bones in your arms. I don't know what the hell beast vision is. Is that one of the things I have to activate? I think it's an activatable. Okay, so I press activate it by pressing B. I think it might be like predator vision or something. Test it. Like maybe see enemies through walls? I don't know. Nothing's happening. Oh. Alright, let's cancel that test. That did not work as hoped. Did I get anybody? So I wonder what language these guys are supposedly speaking. Sounds a little like Italian. But I don't know if it's actually supposed to be.
It would make sense for a cultist to be speaking Italian.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe they're based in Italy.
I mean...
Maybe it's Latin, I don't know. I don't recognize any of these words.
Pasta is just another word for cult.
I mean, some of them are like that.
That's not how that works.
Have you
I shot the
had
bottle
really
instead of
good
him, didn't
pasta?
I?
Yes.
It's a religious experience, isn't it?
Okay, yeah.
Ergo, pasta's a cult.
You know what? A lot of people say that you can really tell the difference with fresh pasta, and they are correct.
Oh, hell
Fresh
yeah.
pasta tastes so different.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's a place
What?
around here that does really good Italian food. Like their gnocchi is just like, oh my gosh.
But
One of the things...
how did you say that word, Snow?
Gnocchi?
Close. It's gnocchi.
Fight me.
I mean, we knew what you meant, so good enough, right? Oh.
Okay, I watched Food Channel. That's how they
It does
pronounced
the curtains.
Fight me.
Well, they were wrong then. That's okay. I'm not mad at you. I'm just saying, just letting you know what it actually is.
You may have watched Food Channel. Krendar is a cook, so...
I mean...
One of the people is actually from Italy, and that's how she pronounced it, so...
Really?
Yeah, fight me.
Alright, well, I guess that gives that person credentials then. I was gonna say,
Does
I
it
learned the
though?
pronunciation from a chef, but
Does
the
it
chef
though?
was not
Because
from Italy.
Because I've heard gemologists improperly pronounce peridot. So
Peridot?
yes, I've heard people call it peridot.
Just
And
because
it's
you're an
like,
expert on the on the field doesn't mean you know how to talk, right?
I
Alright,
also
I'm gonna
had
use the speech
somebody.
visioning just to get out of my inventory because I don't know what the hell it even does.
Also had a guy who claimed to have gone to school for this when I pointed out.
My inertia took me off the back of the train.
Whoops.
Although before you actually, you know what? I don't remember what I was about to say anymore. Go ahead.
I was beforeing. But no, this guy claimed that he went to school for shit in gemology, in a gemology field, and so he was really offended when I pointed out that his bracelet that he said was all rainbow fluorite had a piece of peridot in it, which rainbow fluorite and peridot both can get shades of green. Well, peridot obviously can get shades of green. It is green. But I said, that's a piece of peridot. He said, no, it's not. I went to school for this. And I damn near said, well, somebody had to graduate at the bottom of the class, I guess.
Oh, rough.
But I didn't. I just sort of smiled and walked away because it's like, I didn't get to go to school for it because, you know, my blood ain't that green. But, I do have the pleasure of knowing that the Gemological Institute of America wanted my ass on their payroll. And they bent over backwards to get me over there. But evidently
Hey, look, it's
backwards
me.
was not enough.
I'm holding 2 of something, even though I'm only holding 1 of something. I can't even tell what it's holding. Look at that! Look at that edgelord.
You kind of look like you're holding two shotties.
Maybe very small shotties,
Sawnuts?
or maybe skulls or shot glasses. big. Oh, not quite shot glasses, but tumblers.
Yeah. Maybe they're the severed testicles of Mecha Hitler.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. That story checks out. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just keep using the shotgun. They're giving me a lot of shells nowadays. He does look a little bit like the Undertaker, doesn't he? Ah, shit.
Gosh.
The mice. Ah. They're the scariest enemy in this game. Alright. Oh, not far enough.
Oh, it bounced off the ceiling, too.
Wish they would give me more flares, though. The flares are really good for the zombies. Because they don't come back from being burned.
You shot him in the nads and his head fell off, though, so that's interesting.
I mean, earlier I stabbed him with a pitchfork and his head came off, so why not?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, look, another vanishing cleaver.
It was the 90s. Hitboxes and
Leftovers.
Damage was felt weirdly. It's a massive kitchen and freezer area. At least I'm assuming that's a freezer.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be. I mean, this is a reasonable size for a food service kitchen to be. It's just that there's most of the tools that should be here aren't here because they didn't have the graphics capacity to have that many objects around back in the day.
Well, I mean, you know, decent size for that kind of thing on the ground, but you're also running on rails, so...
Yeah. But games from this era, like Deus Ex, would have kitchens like this. Because it's just the way kitchens were done back then. Yeah, in an apartment or a restaurant. Actually, the restaurants would have ones that are twice as big as this, but they would still be just as empty.
Saw something in like houses from I think the 70s or something, but where they would have the little
doctor's bag, you guys.
the little pits in like the living room area where you sit down instead of a couch or something.
Oh yeah.
I'm just like, they need to bring those back.
I don't know what
that just sounds comfy.
Yeah. I don't know what the names for those are, but I know what you're talking about. Pretty cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, alright. Thanks, buddy. Oh! Surprise! Got your Mother Mox right here. Oh, look, it's the zombie curtain.
Floating blood.
Yep.
Blood's just floating in midair. It's like... I'm just glad that stuff like that happens still today. That we have not found a good solution for that.
Absolutely. Also, I just want to point out I asked for flares and I've got a whole bunch more flares now. Hooray!
Yay.
So he reloads this shotgun so fast. I'm so proud of him. Alright, red is fire armor. Which is kind of what we expected. I don't know what blue and green are, though. I think blue might be physical damage and green might be poison, which is why I'm at max still, because I haven't taken that kind of damage yet. Hello. I see a secret. Well, fuck your train wall, I guess. Not entirely sure what the practical purpose of doing that was, but it was fun. Oh, I can get up top.
That was all the reason you needed.
It is all the reason I needed, but I also get to go up here. Oh my god, I got a Tommy gun. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. I'm gonna save the ammo for now, because I don't know what the maximum ammo is, but I'm pretty sure it's not 50.
Yes.
This also means I'm getting my
typewriter.
Yes. This also means I've got my new gun faster than I'm supposed to have it, because it was behind a secret. It would have given me one more obviously later, but that was just where I was. Ah. That was nasty timing for the door to slide closed right then. Just as you notice the zombies, the door is closed and you can't get away from the zombies.
I know.
See you later, head.
Boing, 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 boing. I don't know what their heads are made out of to bounce so fucking much.
I mean, they're rotting. They're probably squishier. I don't know.
Squishy doesn't necessarily equate to bouncy, though.
But it can. Maybe it's, I don't know. Zombie embalming preservatives. I don't know. I like how I'm almost trolling the guy, like, pop around the corner, pop one shotgun shell into him, then leave. He's like, ow! Quit it!
Must stop this train.
You probably have to fuck with these things over here. Oop. Oop.
Remarkably high poly model for the era.
End of the line.
Even though it literally doesn't animate at all, just flips.
Oh, I missed 3 secrets.
I know.
They were really good at hiding secrets in these games back in the day.
Oh yeah.
Like there's a lot of secrets where there's absolutely no clues at all. Like that one bone saw that I was able to press like it was a button on the first stage. There was no indication that that was possible. I don't remember how I even found out about it the first time. I did it this time. Oh. I did it this time because I remembered it from the first time. Ah, shit. You know what? I should change my settings. It's... where is it? Slope tilting, yeah. Off. Messing with my camera when I go on slopes, I don't like that. Well, I'm gonna save that heart for later. If I can get back here later.
Back when slope tilting was actually a setting.
Yep.
Wow, this promises to be fun.
Phantom 666, that was the name of the train, I'm assuming.
Yep. Although...
yeah.
Slope tilting was only really useful for games where you couldn't manually look up and down already, which you can in this game. But, which is why it's pissing me off, because I'm aiming manually, but then it's changing it automatically and fucking me up. Beast vision. God, this is bad. Okay, they give me some health back at least. I'll accept this. Yeah, see, here's the Tommy gun that I would have had if I hadn't found the secret one. Where the fuck they all go? Do they all fall in the water? Do they die if they fall in the water? I don't remember. Ah! Got your Hiroshi Kuro right here. Next to your Matamox. God damn it. This zombie's got the dex bonus on him. There you go, have fire dick. What was that?
Center of mass, not point of highest mass.
Yeah. I don't know, I heard some sudden noise like something had snapped or something.
It may have been me inhaling between my tongue and teeth, sorry.
Maybe. It was just very sudden and loud and I was like, what the fuck was that? Alright, I'm gonna save and then jump in the water. Oh, yep, there they are. Okay. Let's try jumping in here so we got some cover from them.
They're prone underwater. Okay. That's a place. Thank you very much.
I like the fact that somehow my Tommy gun works underwater, though.
In theory, there's no reason why it shouldn't, but it would not be terribly effective. The whole Hollywood idea.
What the fuck is that? That's just a dead fish. They jump scared me.
Of bullets zipping through water and hitting people at a velocity that's terrifyingly damaging.
There we go. Double Tommies.
Magic. All movie magic. It's all crap.
Oh my god. Double Tommy guns is such a great way to burn through ammo super fast. Not that I'm gonna fight anything before it runs out. Hey.
With two of them, you can write two. You can write two novels at once.
Yep. Something fun about that nickname, isn't there? Oh.
Yeah, if you've had the pleasure of hearing one actually fire, you'd note that it's a very apt nickname.
Oh, okay. I have not heard a real one. And I don't know how realistic the noises made by them in movies are going to be, so... Oh look, a mime!
The most terrifying thing in here.
I hate mimes.
Anything but that!
Mine just explodes.
Oh, that's terrifying to even think of.
Beware of the mimes or any clowns. Praise the Honk Mother.
Oh, geez.
Yes. Praise the Honk Mother. Can you join that faction in that game?
I've never played.
I've only played the time I once streamed at that. Well, actually, no, I played one other time, but I've never come across the Honk people, but I would want to join that faction. Also, is it just me, or does this ticket please thing sound like a teenager from a South Park show?
Yeah?
Ticket please. Alright. We'll take that.
If you want to talk to somebody who knows a lot about Space Station 13, have a chat with Shadow.
Oh, I got a friend who plays that game.
He has recounted to us many a time of how he knew he would love the game when he first played it and died almost immediately.
I got a thing!
Kool-Aid.
Oh my god, I've got 198 health. Glorious. Let's see how long that lasts. Oh, we're at the meat circus.
I do know that they take mime gameplay very seriously, and if you like speak as a mime, it's a good way to get killed.
Trying to see if I can get a secret by doing this, but I got one in, but nothing happened.
You spit it back out.
Yeah. I was wondering if that would just bounced out because it was going too far, or if that was just rejecting it. Ah, fuck it. The potential benefits from this experiment are trying to be outweighed by how long it's taking. Boots of jumping! I need to be jumping normally. How do I boots? How do I boots? I boots. J. Well, jumping boots is J. That makes sense. Whoa! Some jumps, alright. Is there a time limit on this? Ow! Oh well. Reload, that was a bit of a waste. And can't open that yet. Okay. Nope. Enter Hiroshi Cruel right here! Oh, I already hit him. That's good. This guy. I think I missed. Ah! You know what? That's a perfectly good noise to make if somebody fires a shotgun at you and barely misses. I would make that noise too. Ah!
Twitch, twitch, twitch.
If somebody fired a shotgun just past my ear, I would definitely make that noise. I'm not even going to pretend I wouldn't.
Oh, speaking of people who must have made an interesting noise when this happened, I read an interesting story earlier about why to always make sure that you're practicing safe firearm use and how lucky it is possible to be.
Uh-oh.
Bunch of guys were out camping trip, and they were futzing around, and one of the things they were futzing around with was a .45 caliber handgun.
Oh shit.
And it went off.
This cannot be going anywhere well at all.
And the round traveled through a cooler, through the 2-liter bottles in the cooler, through a glass bottle of Gatorade, and then harmlessly bounced off the chest of the guy holding said bottle.
Oh shit.
Oh boy.
I bet he made a sound too.
Yeah. Yeah. Seeing is believing.
To be alive, that's what.
Damn lucky, and to add insult to injury, the fluid in the Gatorade bottle was red, so everybody thought he had actually been shot.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Hey, check this out. It's Sloth the Happy Mutant. You didn't know this game was about the Goonies, did you?
Oh jeez.
I dig it. I dig it.
Alright, we'll go there in a minute, but I wanna do this first. Actually, wait, do I get anything if I shoot these? I got a lot of ammo, I can waste a few shells.
I won.
I won. Alright, I get an invisibility cloak. Neat. That'll probably help me avoid some ambushes on the way in here. Hello, lads. But you know what? I am not gonna go in here with you guys at my back, though. Have some dynamite. And boom! There we go. I didn't even take off my invisibility, but I did run out of time. That worked out well, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess the shooter actually
I'm stuck in here.
was the one that had the most traumatic experience to that, and I guess he needed to.
I mean, that would freak me out too. Yeah.
Go through some mental
Therapy
issues. Yeah, therapy, because he was the most experienced person there and was a firearms instructor.
Oh jeez.
Not anymore. He's not.
He was the one that pulled the trigger, and it could have gone way worse than it did.
Anybody recognize this reference?
Yes, yes I do.
Actually, we're having two references happen in the same room. One of us and this guy. I don't know if I can actually shoot him or not. Little Army of Darkness there. There's a Jack Nicholson reference later from The Shining. Not in this level, but in this game somewhere. There's a Shining moment where you basically find Jack Nicholson's character frozen to death in a next to a grave.
Idiot circus boy.
Yep.
But yeah, I read that story. It's just like, ooh, a lot of bad could have happened in that situation.
Oh yeah. Where you going, buddy? Oh. Oh, you guys. I don't know if you guys might have seen this as the ones watching the shared stream in Discord. Did you see that achievement I just got?
I did not.
I just got an achievement that looked like, kind of like the things these guys yell that just like trailed off into screaming. Like the achievement was called like Marax Marada. That was the name of the achievement. That's awesome.
You'll have to tell me what that achievement was for later.
Jojo.
I want Jojo. I want Jojo. It's funny to hear how excited he gets, considering he's such a brooding edgelord. All right.
I mean, if you had glowing eyes, you would be too.
I don't know what's going on down there, but I don't want to fall in whatever the hell that is. I think it's supposed to be like tentacles or something. Writhing tentacles.
Ta-da!
Yeah. Ow. Actually, hang on, I'm going to reload that. That was a lot of damage.
Ta-da!
Oofta, yeah.
Very much. Oofta.
I'm not taking 50 damage for no damn reason. Oh yeah, Mark, I do love this game. It was always one of my favorites back in the day. It takes adjusting to in with today's game skills, though. Like, I'm used to modern shooters for obvious reasons. I'm not used to this anymore, and it is funky. Although, it's coming back to me. You know what? I can probably check the achievement now. Hang on. No, I can't. Never mind. I'll have to tell you what the achievement was about later. But it definitely gave me a chuckle, though. Uh-oh. That is bad range for a shotgun. Yeah. Ah! Actually, you know what? I'm gonna backtrack back. I left some hearts behind. There we go. I'm not sure how much a heart gives total. I think it's either 15 or 20. So 86 seemed like a good time to grab one.
Yeah.
So that I don't get 86.
Ah, yes, 86, the infamous,
Locked.
infamous threat handed down by the mob.
The mob, the military, chefs.
Chefs just...
I need a key.
I mean, chefs 86 things. Just, in a different way. What's that, Snow?
Okay.
So, this is kind of inside baseball for the food industry. If you work at a restaurant and the kitchen runs out of a certain dish, Like, let's say, like, oh, we're out of steak, right? They will call over the, one of the cooks will call over the servers, or at least one or two of the servers, and tell them 86 steak. For some reason, this means we are out of steak. I don't know why they call it 86, but they do. Yeah, I did it. I don't know what I did, but I did it. I guess it's just because it's faster. I don't know.
I guess.
There's some weird lingo that goes through in restaurants and shit for that anyway.
Yeah. But if you ever overhear restaurant employees talking to each other, and they're talking about, and they say 86 and a kind of food, now you know what it means.
I think probably the most amazing thing to hear is people who have worked fast food for a long time, and you hear like the internal lingo that they have when an order goes through, especially a large order. That is a thing of beauty.
It can be, yeah. Although, actually, I guess there's a slightly different connotation to 86, because... Oh, hang on. It's possible to 86 something without being out of it. But in that case, you're basically saying, we're going to pretend we're out of it. Because you might be like, okay, we have... I don't know. Let's say we got 40 steaks, and we sold 20 of them in lunch. I don't know, maybe you're serving steak at lunch, I don't know. You sell 20 of them at lunch, now you've got 20 left, so you're like, alright, if people order steak, we're going to tell them we're out, because we want to save these other 20 steaks for dinner. So you can 86 something, technically without actually being out of it.
Locked.
But that's...
It's good business planning in that case.
Yeah, because you're like, alright, we need to save some of this stuff.
Gotta save some of this stuff for later.
Yeah. Technically, most places aren't going to be serving steak at lunch, but some places might.
Shit, I'd eat a steak for breakfast if it was good enough.
Some restaurants don't change their menu based on time of day, some do. The place I worked at had mostly different menus for lunch and dinner. But we're more of a bistro style place, so it's a little fancier than normal. Not like hoity-toity, but trying to be at least a little bit fancier. So they'll do like the specialized menus for lunch and dinner. You could probably get you could probably order off the other menu if you knew about it and get what you wanted, but because they were pretty good about being flexible on orders, honestly. Substitutions or modifications, you know. Napalm launcher. Oh, that sounds awesome. Okay, I'm going to save the game and test it. I think it's just a rocket launcher. Yeah. They could call it napalm for some reason.
But that's not what a napalm launcher is.
It's not napalm at all. I mean, it's not even the incorrect version of napalm that we all talk about. Actually,
No.
I think I might have... I don't remember if I explained this to you, Kai. I don't think I explained this to Snowcat. Did you know napalm is not what you think it is? It's not what everybody thinks it is. It's just one of those things where the common usage of the word is just accepted, even though it's technically wrong. Napalm is actually a powder. I know this because I used to work for an office temp agency, and I did some jobs at Dow Chemical, who was a leading manufacturer of napalm. It's actually a powder. And I got showed around the factory a little bit one day, because I guess the boss was bored and was feeling friendly. It's a powder that is used, like, they make it in like this little beads, like what looks like plastic beads, but you grind it down into a powder. I guess the beads is how they stored it, for whatever reason. And this powder is used to mix with liquids and turn them into something very sticky.
Mm-hmm.
So what napalm actually is what everybody thinks of as napalm. What that actually is gasoline mixed with this powder.
Mm-hmm.
Most people don't know that.
Well, I saying as I had.
I didn't know that until that day.
Let's see. Let me
I hope I got a key
Get out
there
my
because I don't have anything
get
else
my
to do here.
micrometers out so I can get a proper measurement on it.
Kai's got a science.
Seeing
Yes.
as I have a 27.6 millimeter scar on my foot caused by napalm that I made in my backyard. I knew that.
So you bought some of this powder and mixed it with gasoline and had a little accident?
No, I made the powder.
Ah, nice.
It's amazing just how
Yeah,
accessible
I was half expecting that, but not at that exact moment.
the chemicals that are in that powder are.
First of all, I like how this merry-go-round is made of meat with teeth in the middle. And it's called the Happy Go Pukey.
Lovely.
And it also tried to eat my face. Oh, look what's up there, okay.
Well, it detected that you didn't use a ticket. So.
Oh, that's why. Oh. Get him? Got that one, but I think there was another one. Yeah. Alright, I think I left at least one other part behind somewhere. Well, actually, that wasn't even the one I was thinking. I forgot about that one already. Alright. I think I'm going for this door here.
I mixed up some napalm in my backyard
Ah!
when I was 12 or 13.
There's a sentence you don't hear very often.
And I was then informed after the fact that owning this could have been considered possession of a destructive device, which requires a Class 3 license I did not have. So
Yeah, that definitely sounds like trouble, yeah.
To get rid of it, I set it on fire, and what they don't tell you about napalm is that it's a gel when it's cold.
Mm-hmm.
When it's hot, it's still technically a gel, but consider a texture along the lines of microwaved Jell-O. How it's just slightly wet and it's slippery.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it got slippery on the stick that I had it stuck to when I set it on fire, and it fell off the stick and onto my bare foot.
Ow.
And something else that they don't really tell you about napalm, but it's implied. This shit don't go out.
Yeah.
No, it goes until it's finished burning what it's burning.
Yeah, I threw dirt on it, I threw sand on it, I poured water over it, and it was just like, nope.
Nope.
Ended up with a fairly gnarly scar, actually.
The one thing that my chemistry teacher told me that I probably should not know.
Ah.
You shouldn't know that, that napalm doesn't go out?
I mean, it's not a thing that the average civilian needs to know, right?
Did I mention that my chemistry teacher was also my forensic science teacher?
I set this thing on fire?
Fair.
Actually, that's probably in a sentence that your teacher said, too. I set this on fire. Oh, I thought that was going to be a secret door for sure. Look at the texture is not quite right.
Yeah, it was like the same kind of thing that you expect from watching old cartoons and shit. That cupboard door that's very obviously a different shade.
Yeah, because it's like, or like when you get situations where, like this happened in PlayStation games a lot. PlayStation 1, where the background was clearly like a static image, and then there's something in front of it that's supposed to look like it's part of the wall, but it's clearly a sprite.
Yep. Because
it just stands out against the background.
Yeah, they had to offset it in the engine, or it would have blended in with the wall. Yeah.
Yeah, so then you're like, well, I found a secret door, because this does not look like the rest of the background.
They got pretty good at it, but there were a lot more engine limitations back then than there are today.
Yeah. Oh. I shoot you through the gate? I guess apparently I can when my aim doesn't suck. That is a qualifying requirement.
Your aim is required to be awfully precise for what is a shotgun, unless it's loaded with slugs.
It's not, but the spread is a very tight spread. Which I don't know if shotguns like that exist.
Tight spread on a sawed-off? No.
It does look like a sawed-off, doesn't it?
It is a sawed-off. It's described as one if you look up in the top left when you pick one up.
Okay.
Now, you can get a narrower spread or even a modified spread with the use of custom chokes.
Actually, that's one of the fun things with Wasteland 3, is you can get weapon mods, and some of them are modified chokes for shotguns. And actually, they work on both shotguns and flamethrowers. So you can modify your flamethrower cones.
That's an interesting thought.
Which is fun.
That implies that the flamethrower is utilizing a gaseous fuel rather than a liquid fuel, though.
I need a key.
Much like mine.
Yeah. Although, more likely, I think it's more likely that the game was just being like, well, they both have cones, so we'll let you use this on both of them.
Yeah. Chances are in the game engine they're identical, it's just a matter of rate of fire and damage mod.
Yeah. The code is probably, like, the same. Like
and, of course, the texture.
The flamethrower is just a shotgun that is single fire. Well, like I said, both single fire, but one ammo per shot, or like there's no clip. Like you got to reload it every time, or maybe after two, and has a chance of setting the person on fire, like in a lingering flame after the initial burst. Ah, no, I don't accept that. Fuck that. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
But no, I was actually, I was watching a video the other day about a choke that was designed for shotgun use, and the idea is that at a specific range, the shot pattern would be roughly 40 millimeters tall, but 3 meters wide.
Huh.
So 2 inches by 1 foot, roughly. Or 3 foot, sorry.
Yeah. Although they did tend to do kind of a payoff thing with Wasteland 3 as well, where you could get ones that would give you, your shotgun can fire farther, but because of that, the cone is narrower, or vice versa. If you want a wider cone, you're going to get less range.
I got that conversion way fucked up in my head. I apologize. But yeah, it was a very interesting, pattern change.
I don't trust these guys.
It was like basically a duck foot is what it would do. The idea was it was for suppressive riot fire, and the idea was that it would spread the shot out so much that it would be non-lethal, which of course is bogus. There's no such thing as a non-lethal round. Asterisk.
Yeah, technically.
But
there is such a thing as a round that is less likely to be lethal. But technically they can all be lethal. Rubber bullets can kill you, potentially.
Yeah, rubber bullets can kill you, but you know there's certainly no such thing as taking a lethal round and making it less lethal, which is what the claim was for this.
Yeah. Which is
That's
why I
not
think it's
how
kind
it
of
works.
funny. I think it's kind of funny that one weapon mod they have. Actually, was it a weapon mod or was it cyberware that they had in Cyberpunk, where you could make it so that all shots by this weapon are non-lethal because it's supposed to, I think it's called like target analysis or something, where it's like it makes sure that you shoot them in the not so likely to bleed out and die parts of their body, I guess. But you're still using the same ammo, so
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
this shotgun shell is still gonna rip something off.
yeah, that's as one of those safe and responsible firearm owners, the idea of a regular firearm round being thought of as non-lethal in any way, shape, or form just makes the skin on the back of my neck crawl.
So what do you guys think? On a level of 1 to 10, how much of a trap is this room?
Yes.
Probably somewhere up in the yes area. Do you still have those jump boots, by the way?
I don't know. I completely forgot about them.
Because
I know why you're asking.
To that health pack.
I was thinking there might be a way to lower these things, but although I'm still using a health pack I have now. But let's test it just for science. Yes, I do. I'm not going to I'm not going to use it now because it's a bit of a redundancy, but that's good to know. Thanks for the reminder.
Yeah. I take it there's a timer on it?
I don't know, I assume.
I didn't see one pop up.
Me neither. But oh, look, there's another pair right there.
Invisible timers did exist in this
Yep.
era, so.
I mean, this game does have timers for some things, but not necessarily. I don't know. Oh, I wasn't sure if that was going to open or not. Wasn't expecting a guy. Hey, guy. Enjoy that new sucking chest wound. Ooh, what's up here? Oh. Lambo. Was that the stay down screen? Yes, it was. Okay. 100% trap. I agree, Mark. Although it was not. It was a much more laid back trap than I was expecting. Oh, that's the other way to get up here then. Okay. It was a much more laid back trap than I expected. I thought things were going to happen more immediately than they did. Oh. Ah!
It loves these old sound effects.
Oh yeah. Ah! I wasn't expecting that guy.
Suddenly, dude.
Suddenly cultist. Yeah.
That sounds like it would be a great name for a Lovecraftian spoof game.
Well, I got good news. I couldn't pick up that dynamite over there, which means I'm at maximum carrying capacity on dynamite, which means everybody can get blown up. Time for some South America fishing. I've also got dynamite, as I mentioned. Redneck fishing. You guys ever seen that game, Ridiculous Fishing?
I don't think so, no.
I have not, no.
It is well named. It's like you jettison all these fish out of the water, then like blast away at them with huge guns while they're in the air. It's crazy. One might even call it ridiculous.
One might.
Hold on, I think I'm drowning. I'm making I'm drowning noises.
Why are you suddenly drowning in this
Oh
water?
god.
Yet none of the water before.
That happened before
Because
as well.
there's fishies in it. I don't know. no.
Oh, because I'm losing track of the time that I'm submerged while I'm fighting fish.
The mighty Namfish.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna start using this health pack because there's another one to get in this stage. I might as well use it. Okay, I opened this thing. What's in here? Life Seed. That was a great time to use my my health. We can be at 100 and therefore be at 200. Huzzah! Worth absolutely every... I don't know. Something.
Every step.
Sure.
You will know what to do when the time comes.
Ah, you gave that zombie the shotgun sex change. Goofta. Fuck!
Not. I hope that's nothing like a shotgun wedding.
Oh no.
Maybe.
Shotgun weddings aren't real great either.
Mm-mm.
They sound festive, but they're not.
I mean, they could be festive.
Why did blood come out of that? That's disturbing. I really don't trust you now. I think that's going to animate and attack me later. I don't know why I might think this.
Oh no.
Oh, man. Alright, I'm trying to decide when to go back for that med kit. I can probably press it farther.
Definitely do not trust. Very sus.
Super sus. I'm finally running low on shotgun.
Bones.
Yeah,
This thing needs to stop throwing bones. It's rude.
very rude. Kind of sus as well. Well, I expected to fight a gargoyle in this room, but what the fuck? That's in their napalm launcher, okay. I guess I get more rockets by picking up gasoline as well.
That don't look like a napalm launcher to me.
Well, this is the flare gun. This is the napalm launcher. Which also doesn't look like a napalm launcher.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. That doesn't look like a napalm launcher.
Yeah. Alright, I guess I'll go get the health pack. Okay. I have no idea where to go now. Oh, maybe I have this? No, I don't have this yet.
Key.
How about this? Well, this looks like a shotgun territory. What if he's saying motherfucks? Think he might be saying motherfucks?
Plausibly?
He's saying motherfucks and fear books. He hates us and he wants us to read Goosebumps. Or maybe some Stephen King. Although so far I haven't found Stephen King books terribly scary. Creepy though.
Creepy, yes.
I will, I'll never forget that one tweet that went out, though, with Stephen King.
Oh.
When the whole coronavirus thing started, people were comparing it to one of his books, and he tweeted out, "Stop comparing it to this, it's not even close," and somebody responded and said, "How would you know? Have you read the book?" And it's like...
Bitch, I wrote it.
That doesn't mean he remembers anything about it.
Fair.
I I mean, there's a point to that to be sure, but
I just love the sass of it. Have you
just-
read it?
I would have loved to have been a fly on the wall, looking in his general direction, just to see the look on his face when he read that response.
I know where I am now. Okay. I know, right?
Say,
I mean, if I was him, I'd be like, alright, I'll give you that one. Holy shit, I one-shot that motherfucker. Actually, wait, I need to test out something. Does this thing have an alt fire?
Son of a bitch must pay.
Oh. Holy shit, that takes 12 ammo.
oof.
Oh no.
So I can do a bouncy cluster bomb with it. But it takes 12 ammo up. That's brutal. I'm gonna go time again for a little bit, because I'm running out of shotgun shells and I just picked some up. But I'm still kind of low. Oh, hello. Get your fear books right here. Ah! I didn't want to hear that right next to me out of nowhere. Because games like this like their monster closets. A game like this will not hesitate to just open the wall beside you and have monsters pour out of it. From what will look like previously a totally safe spot.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, if
So
a monster wants to come out of the closet, who are we to tell him not to?
That's
I
right.
mean, it is 2021.
Mm-hmm.
Get out that closet. Closets are for clothes.
Come out of the
Be your
closet.
true self.
Be your true self and come out of the closet. It's current year. Oh, invisibility. Well, that's great now that most people are dead. Oh, you guys aren't, though. They're like, holy shit, who just shot me? Yeah. Have both barrels at close range.
The entirety of the barrels.
Well, the thing I always found funny about when people would, you know, chastise people or make fun of them for using the "it's current year" argument, it's actually a valid argument, because you're not just saying, I'm not saying there's something magical about whatever, because people were doing that mostly around 2016, right? That's when that joke started happening.
Yeah.
So it's not like anybody's claiming there's something magical about the fact that it's 2016, but they are trying to say, look, if you're saying it's 2016, are we not better than this? What you're really saying is, haven't we progressed past the problem, right?
Right.
The fuck is that noise?
The only thing unfortunate about that argument is the fact that it needs to be made, I would say.
Does this sound like there's a lit fuse when I go over here? Does this sound like a lit fuse to you guys? That sounds like something's about to explode to me. Can you hear... Did you hear that?
Barely?
Very barely. But yeah.
You might be getting everything at a lower volume than me. But I think it's because I turn things down a bit, because to me in my earbuds, things get really loud in the earbuds.
I would say either a burning fuse or, like, water flowing. Or something flowing.
To me, it sounds a lot like a burning fuse. And I'm like, I don't want to stand next to this thing, because I sound like I'm going to explode at any moment.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's...
It's not how I sound when I'm about to explode.
In the bad way. That room looks incredibly unsafe.
With all the faces on the wall? Yeah?
I don't seem to have anywhere else to go. Alright, well, a quick save.
Portals lead to certain death. Choose wisely.
Well, it's a good thing we got safe scumming then, isn't it? I like that one of them's just a mouth.
Whoa,
Hi.
That's too many faces.
Well,
Oh.
I can confirm the voice was Voice was not lying.
Mm.
That was a lot of death.
2 portals lead
Rude.
to certain death.
Yay!
All of the death.
The mouth was the correct one. Oh my god. What a douchey ambush.
2 portals
Rude.
lead to certain death. Choose wisely.
So-
I'd like to leave these guys
How
flanking
dare-
doorways. Very rude.
How dare?
How dare indeed.
Just
Okay.
love the little death twitch that they do.
Okay, I still don't know what my max ammo is on the Tommy gun, but it's higher than 400 apparently. Oh, I need to check alt fire. Ooh. Now that's Tommy gun action right there. The purely wasteful lead hose. I love it. I don't know if I'll ever use it, but I like the fact that it exists. Hey, stop juking my shots. Damn it. Does this have alt fire? Oh shit. Hold on. That takes a lot of ammo as well. What was that?
Oh!
Yeah, that's 8 ammo.
Oh jeez.
It's pretty, though.
It is.
It'd be good if you got a whole bunch of guys in front of you at once. I don't know if this is enough guys. Ah, fuck it. I only got 2 with it. Not worth. It's cool to see, though. You know what we have to do now? Yeah, head goes down the hole. Alright. Alright, that was fun, but it's midnight, so let's go ahead and call it here. I'm going to save this and keep playing it later, though.
Okie dokie.
Right.
Alright, so I think tomorrow, like I was saying earlier, I don't know if you guys were here at the time, but I'm probably going to be doing a series of one-offs this week. So tomorrow, I think we're going to do that Ancestors game.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm going to check that out and
I'm actually
judge it
kind
for
of excited
ourselves.
that one.
Some people say it's trash, some people say they actually like it, so I am curious to experience it for myself.
I wouldn't say it's trash. I would say it's definitely long-winded.
Kind of like super slow-paced and grindy.
Well, you're going through evolution, so yeah.
It depends on what kind of pacing they want to put to it. But yeah, could be, for sure. Alright. Thanks for coming out. It was fun to do. I think I'll do the same format again for the Ancestors game tomorrow.
Okie dokie.
Nice.
So we'll see. I think as long as I'm playing games that aren't too narrative heavy, we'll do the voice chat thing.
Okay.
Sounds like fun.
But then I might not do it for games that are like a lot of narrative and a lot of dialogue, because then we'd have to worry about people interrupting it.
Yeah.
But if it's a silly, goofy, whatever, why not?